Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and this week we're going to get right into the love outlook for Aries. This is going to be a outlook into a connection that Aries has with someone else, right? So we're going to be pulling cards for you and for your person. And before I get into it, I just want to remind you all that this month I am giving away the Beautiful Creatures Tarot Deck, Guidebook, and Box Set. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave me a comment somewhere letting me know that you're interested in the giveaway. And I do hope everything is all right with the audio. This is a live stream. It's a new kind of thing I'm doing now rather than the recordings. Try to stay in touch with you all. So let's get right into it. We're going to be pulling from 4 decks. And start off with your oracles for the week. We're going to pull 3 oracles. 3 animal spirits, and then we're going to pull your cards, your person's cards, and we're going to see what's going on with you and your person. Now, this could be a connection with someone that you're in challenge with. It could be a connection with someone that you're together with. It could be a new connection. Whatever the case may be, I found that sometimes the connection is really odd, right? It could be someone that's come into your life after a very long time of being away also. So we're just going to see what it is for you today, Aries. All right, straight out, we have, first off, Spirit of the Cat. Wow, fanciful, curious, independent. So there's definitely a set of independence coming in for you this week, right? You, your person, Spirit of the Anchor. Wow. Well, when I think of anchor, sometimes you feel you can think of it as something that weighs you down, right? But here in this deck, Mystic Moon has associated with investment and solidity, stability, and anchor in a very positive way, right? And here we have the spirit of air, clarity, awareness, and truth coming in. So these are really nice energies. Interesting though, right? We have stability, right? But we also have the cat who's very, very independent. So let's see what your animal spirits are like. We're going to see what animal spirits you may be resonating with, your person may be resonating with. I'll give it another couple of shuffles. Now, this was the deck I gave away last month on my channel. And the winner for that was Pink Power, Allie Treasure Hunter. Go check her channel out. She does amazing work. She does fundraising, etc. So let's pull out your animal spirits from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck and see what's going on there, Aries. See what you and this person, your person may be resonating with. All right, straight out, we have the bee. Strong, resourceful energy, right? Beautiful. Air energy, of course. All right. We also have the lamb. So the lamb, interesting, is the card for the child, a new child, right? The birthing of something new. A lot of times it can be a child. It can also be the birthing of an incredible new creative experience or relationship. Here we have the eagle, strong air energy, talking about bringing your best game. The eagle shows up when we're going through really karmic cycles. So before I go on with pulling out you and your person's cards, first off, let me move this up. I know I'm going to need more room. And let me take a moment to go through your animal spirits, Aries. We have the bee. Now, the bee is a regular player on my channel. All right. I love this energy. It is certainly one of resourcefulness and industry. This is the person who really helps out. This is the friend who's going to be there for you. The bee is also the animal spirit for democracy, right? It's the animal spirit that's associated with the democratic way of interacting. And a lot of this can be seen, of course, because bees live in colonies, right? And so they have an understanding that everyone is important. Everyone has a value, right? And so this is a very interesting animal spirit to come up right now. It's beautiful, beautiful air energy. Very, very nice indeed. And it's definitely that type of energy. The bee is that friend who's going to be at the party making sure that everyone's all right. Is everyone happy? They're also the one who, this animal spirit works very well in groups or with others, right? In cooperation. Very, very nice. And of course, we do have spirit of air, and you have a lot of air energy here this week, Aries. So the lamb. Let's get into the lamb. The lamb is the animal spirit for birthing something new, a child. Oftentimes it can mean a child, a new child, even if it's an adopted child or a foster care child coming into your life, that can be. It can also be the birth of a new idea, something that's very, very creative, but it's in its infancy. It's just an inkling of an idea. And so it requires a lot of protection and nurturing. More than anything, this is what the lamb represents. Something, it's earth spirit, right? So something tangible, right? Because children, of course, they're beings, people are tangible, but something fairly tangible that has come out of a creative process that requires nurturing, that requires time to sort of develop and to grow, and also requires your protection. Now we have the eagle. And I love the eagle. I mean, the eagle is strong, strong air energy. We're talking about bringing your best game, right? The eagle is the master of the air. The focus is unparalleled. The eagle is the truth seeker, right? So in all things, he seeks the absolute truth. He brings nothing but the absolute truth. And the reason for this also is that the eagle, it's such a strong card that's associated with karmic cycles. When you're going through a karmic cycle, there are stages in your life where you may be at a crossroads or you may be presented with certain decisions, right? Or certain circumstance that, depending at that particular time in your life, how you respond is going to really have long reaching impact on your life. Reverberations, karmic reverberations. And so it's at a time like this that we want to see the ego show up, because the ego brings his most authentic and honest self, right? And the secret with karma is to be honest. It's the honesty. This is why sometimes you see people who are, their conscience, it depends on their conscience on how karma responds to them. So as long as you are as honest as you can be with yourself and who you are, and always bringing the truth to the table, right? Bringing your authentic self to the table, um, you will reap the rewards, right? You will reap those most beneficial karmic rewards. All right, guys, let's get right into your spread. You and your person. Let's check it out. There's a lot of strong energies you got going on this week, Aries. Um, what can I say? We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it's all about. Pull out these cards for you and your person. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper with my Cosmic Tarot. Of course, we're going to pull out some clarifiers as well. So show me what's going on with Aries this week. Please do remember that, of course, this reading's not going to resonate with all of you. And this is just one snapshot for 1 week into one relationship, right? So it could be very different. Doesn't necessarily mean that this reading is indicative of, the relationship as a whole. We're just talking about the energies for this week. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for you. All right, beautiful. Let's try. The devil is your person, and you are resonating with 5 of Cups. They see you as the 4 of Pentacles, and you see them as the 9 of Wands. They see the relationship or their role in the relationship as a 7 of Cups, and you see your role in the relationship as a 2 of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have 3 of Pentacles. All right. So interesting. Your person's resonating with devil energy. And you're resonating with the 5 of Cups. Let's get right into it. Your person sees himself right now as really being pulled, right? They're being pulled. This devil energy right now it's almost like a battle. It's an internal battle. It could be that this week they're really sort of in a crisis of the heart in a lot of ways. The devil the devil in tarot is not sort of that uh, Christian Judeo devil that we have come to know in our society. When we talk about the devil in the tarot, we're talking about our creative passions and how we seek to communicate them. And oftentimes, when our creativity is stifled, when our creative outlets are not given room to breathe, right, they still need to be satisfied. And this is how we sink into dependency, codependency, addiction, being a slave to your passion, right? And this is what the devil really represents in tarot. So we all have that ability within us. We all have that, I don't even want to say ability, but we all have that possibility that when we are unhappy creatively, when we don't have the outlet that we need for our creative expression, that we can very quickly seek that satisfaction elsewhere, and we seek it in difficult, in ways that are not so positive, right? Ways that sort of promote addiction, because the satisfaction is momentary. It's a quick satisfaction, and so you're chasing that. It's the same thing when you have a codependent relationship with someone. Now, your person is struggling with this week, right? You, however, you're resonating with a Five of Cups, and you are very sort of in your head thinking about a past pain. You are also having a bit of a power struggle, internal power struggle. You both have five cards. The Devil's 15 and Five of Cups. Five is always a power struggle in the tarot. With Five of Cups, we have that internal struggle. You don't know, you're kind of thinking about the past. Some of you, you're remembering a heartache. And the struggle is, do I stay with this heartache, which although it hurts, it is a familiar pain and I know what it is? Or do I have the courage to lift my head and look to the future? Looking to the future sometimes can take a lot more courage because it's unknown. A lot of times people say, well, why don't you just buck up and, hope for the best? Well, because hoping for the best in an unknown future is frightening. That can become quite scary. And a lot of times, the hurt that we know, the hurt that we are familiar with, the hurt of the past can be a comfortable place to sit. In any case, you're thinking about it this week, right? You're thinking about it this week. And so you and your person are both kind of going through quite a difficult time. Your person is really going through I want to say, a personal struggle right now. They may have addiction issues, right? They may have some kind of behavioral issues or some kind of sort of societal issues, right? Where they are easily, if they don't have an outlet for their creative energies and etc., right? That they can very easily kind of go down that slippery slope. And I think you're both, it's strange. I don't know if you two are together because I don't feel this energy of togetherness. Let's move forward. How do you see each other? Well, your person sees you as struggling and worrying about money, and you see them also as struggling. They see you as a Four of Pentacles, and you see them as the Nine of Wands. And so this is what I was wondering. It's almost as if you guys see each other from a distance. I feel a distance here. But you see that they are you see their struggle, right? You see their struggle. And you know that they are, I want to say that you see that they're trying, or that they're at least having an awakening. Nine of Wands does indicate that it's a feeling of beginning to look back and see your burdens, see your baggage. You know what I mean? It's the beginning of seeing the baggage that you need to lay down once you resonate up to that Ten of Wands, where you would lay it down. And so you see that your person sees you worrying about money. Four of Pentacles is worry. It's worry that your money is being, or your financial stability is being threatened in some way. It's holding on to money as much as you can. Sometimes we associate Four of Pentacles with greed and miserliness, but greed and miserliness are simply fear, extensions of fear, and when we fear our money destabilizing or our stability being threatened, then what we do is we hold on, right? We hold on to our money, and we hold on to our as much as we can, right? So sometimes that can be seen as a miserly act, right? But we have to understand that it comes out of a fear of losing stability. In any case, we're going to pull some more cards here. And now, how do you guys see your relationship? Well, your person and you and your role in the relationship. You're juggling the finances. So it could be that you're the breadwinner, Aries. Right? It could very well be that you're the breadwinner because your person sees you as worrying about money and you see yourself as juggling, right? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is very chaotic financial energy. It's having to be very flexible. It's very emotionally charged, right? You can see the ocean in the background. The waves are very, very tumultuous, which means, it just indicates that you're going through a lot of emotional ups and downs. Your anxiety is high, and you're juggling a lot to be able to keep everything together, right? And I feel like, and this is the role you see yourself as in this relationship this week. So this is a difficult week for you, Aries. For those of you certainly who are resonating with this is a week that's difficult, and certainly your role in this relationship. And this relationship is a together relationship, right? But you may not be physically together. There may be extenuating circumstances because of everything that everyone is going through right now, but you certainly feel a responsibility in this relationship to maintain the financial stability. Your person is seeing their role as Seven of Cups, and this is interesting because Seven of Cups is delusion. It's the card of delusion, but I don't see it as that here. This is how your person sees themselves in the relationship or their role in the relationship. And I think here I'm feeling much more that they see their role as uplifting, even being unrealistic, right? To the point, we would associate that with delusion, unrealistic expectations, of our relationships, right? Or of what, the future to a certain degree. You can see there that dreaming of genie type of feeling. But I think your person sees themselves as that because I think they're trying to keep the motivation going. I think they're trying to keep, the mood up. They see that you are, you're going through it. You are coming into the week resonating with Five of Cups. And it's interesting because this Five of Cups is I want to say it's definitely a painful memory you have from the past, but it's funny that you would be resonating with that now this week as you're going through all these financial issues. It could be that the situation you're going through right now is reminding you of a past connection. It could be, and that it's worrying you that things may happen uh, as they did before, that they may happen this way again now. Right? It could be that you were in a relationship before where finances were an issue, and that impacted the relationship perhaps in a negative way. Maybe you guys broke up, etc. Whatever. I'm just using this as an example, but this could be, why you're coming in, because there's definitely something about your current situation that is definitely reminding you of a painful past. And I think that is also part of some of your worry this month. Nevertheless, clarity is coming in, and you do have stability. Spirit of the anchor is there. And I think that if anything, your person is there for you. I feel that your person is there for you. I do feel that your person is trying to be emotionally stable for you. Certainly, while you are the one who has definitely taken on the responsibility for the financial stability, clearly from this reading. If that's not you, then this reading may not resonate for you. But certainly, if this is how you're seeing yourself right now in your relationship, um, then also you can take heed, or certainly take comfort in knowing that your person is there for you. They're trying to be there, certainly in spirit. Let's see what the clarifiers say. The bee, spirit of the bee is there, also the resourcefulness. So reach out if you have to, for help. Right? Let's see I want to know more. I need to know what the clarifiers are. For your person, Queen of Swords, there you go. Honesty in the world. Well, it feels very faded. Princess of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. Well, there you go. More Pentacles energy, right? Bottom of the deck here is Ten of Cups. But the love is there. So this is it. Your anchor is in the love. Your anchor and your stability is in the contentment, the foundation, knowing for a fact that this financial difficulties that you're going through right now are not going to impact this relationship perhaps the way it did in the past. Try not to worry about it, right? Try not to worry about it too much. Try to lift your head up. You need to lift your head up and look to the future, because Ten of Cups is there to let you know that this relationship is strong. You have everything you need here. Your person is Queen of Swords in the world. So they're being very I want to say they're being very pragmatic. They're being very pragmatic. I think again, they have a lot of clarity. I almost feel like they're not worrying nearly as much as you are. You're the one who's worrying, it feels like to me, right? Because they have the world there also. And the world generally is this energy of knowing that fate is at work right now, you know? Knowing that you are exactly at the right place at the right time for your life, right? Sorry about the background noise. And so your person is resonating with that energy. They have a lot of confidence. I feel like they are confident that you are both going to make it through this period, right? Interesting, this devil energy there, though. It's very interesting to me because it makes me feel like almost like your person is. It's not even so much that they may have some things up their sleeve, right? You may have someone who, used to have a particular lifestyle or what have you, and, or they may have some skills in some way that could help, but it may not be, something that that they're most wanting to do. It's interesting. This devil energy is coming in quite mischievous in a lot of ways to me. Spirit of the cat, independence, fancifulness, and all of that, curiosity. A lot of that is associated with the devil, also. Playing with fire. Um, but in any way, in any case, your person is resonating with that, and you're resonating with extra pentacles energy. So again, for some of you, Five of Pentacles, you're definitely having to rebuild. This rebuilding is certainly part of this juggling act, right? You're almost out of it though. You know what I mean? You're almost out of it. You have Princess of Pentacles, right? Your Princess of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. Your person sees you as worrying about financial stability, but Four of Pentacles generally is just that, the worry, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that on the ground things are going badly. Nevertheless, you are rebuilding. A fear, right, of going backwards here with Five of Pentacles. For those of you who aren't rebuilding, say you're just juggling to try to keep the stability, you certainly fear sliding back. You fear losing the ground that you've established. And so this is something that's really like, oh, it's on you. However, this week, I may have said this month, but this a couple of times. And this month, you should check out your reading, Aries, for the month also. It's pretty intense. But this week, a lot of clarity is coming in. Awareness, clarity, right? So you're going to get some perspective. Princess of Pentacles is strong energies. Page of Pentacles, Princess and Page, same. You're going to be getting ideas. Some really practical things are happening for you this week, right? You're going to be taking care of some practical sort of tasks, activities, crossing the T's, dotting I's. You're going to feel very sort of, I want to say, active, right? And all of this is going to make you feel much more comfortable, much more solid, but you do worry about this loss. Nevertheless, like I said, you also have Three of Pentacles down here at the bottom of the deck. Now, Three of Pentacles indicates working much more closely with people. It indicates, I want to say, having a lot more people coming to you for assistance and help and saying, look, we want to work with you, Aries. You have the expertise, you have the skills. Can you help us out? So you're going to get an increase of certain kinds of work this week, and it's going to make you feel really good and confident, right? And when you don't feel confident, please do rely, speak to your person and remember that the love is there. And it may be quite infuriating as well for you, Aries, that your person is not as worried as you are. But take solace in that. This is what we mean by harmony in relationships. Sometimes when when you have an inability to stop being anxious and worried, but your person can be, then take solace in their comfort and vice versa. It makes no good for both people in a relationship to always be high strung and worried at the same exact time. You want one person to be grounded while the other person is going off, right? And then vice versa. So you can help each other, so you can ground each other, so you can talk to each other. And right now, if your person is the one who's kind of going with the flow and you're the one who's really kind of on edge, talk to them. Allow them to be your anchor, your stability, you know? Um, Allow this to be an exchange and not to be, something that needs to be antagonistic or something, right? That needs to be at odds with each other, with each other. Your two different moods this week. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, Aries. This is your weekly outlook for you and your person. Please don't forget to let me know if you're interested in being in a drawing for the Beautiful Creatures Tarot Deck Guidebook Box Set giveaway. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and let me know that you're interested in a comment anywhere that you want to be in a drawing. And most importantly, please check back on my channel at the end of the month to let me watch the winner video and see if your name's been called. And you have to let me know your details so I can send the deck out to you. All right, Aries, thank you so much for checking me out. Thank you for watching this video at this difficult time right now. YouTube has been very up and down, so I'm just going to press on live streaming these videos so we can keep this ball rolling as much as possible. I love you, Aries. I wish you guys all the best this week. Have a wonderful week. Check out your other readings, but for right now, please stay safe, stay healthy, and most of all, stay kind to each other. I'll be back after a short break for the Taurus Weekly. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to go straight through with the fire signs. I think I'm going to come right back with the Leo Love Weekly. Bye-bye, guys.